Hello everyone, I'm Wes.
And I'm Matt, and welcome to another edition of Riffing Religion.
Today we will be returning to that movie classic, the Oscar-deserving movie classic, If Footmen Tire You, What Will Horses Do?
Oh yes, this masterpiece that revolutionized the entire film industry. If you can tear your eyes away from the lush mise-en-scène and the exquisite performances by Estus, Pirkle, and Cecil B. Scaife, you'll find a powerful yet subtle message about the evils of communism.
With vision and artistry, director Ormond weaves a tale about the evils that lurk just beneath our noses, and that will surely turn America into a communist dystopia sometime around 1973. These evils include dancing, alcohol, drive-in theaters, and public schools.
But Wes and I are doing our part to expose this vast communist conspiracy. Stand aside, John Birch!
For instance, anyone can see that the show Glee is intended to turn America gay as part of the dialectic of sexuality to undermine capitalism in America. The thesis is gay, the antithesis is straight, the synthesis is communism. And as everybody knows, gays and commies are like this.
And then there's that Lady Gaga.
I would like to poke her face.
The killing of the sex-trafficking gangster in her Bad Romance video is a clear-cut metaphor for the fall of the bourgeoisie and the seizure of the means of productions by the proletariat.
Yes, and then there's the theory of gravity. All material coming together into single cohesive bodies like planets and stars. That sounds like collectivism to me. Not to mention the fact that relativity is clearly an attempt to undermine biblical morality and replace it with more materialistic moral relativism.
Yes, it's so obvious. We should be teaching both sides of this argument in school.
And we should also be getting back to our movie. So here it is. If footmen tire you, what will horses do?
Adieu.
When will they be sorry?
Never.
It'll be when communism takes over America. But you say, preacher, that could never happen.
Preacher, that could never... Let me finish!
Asshole.
Jet age speed. Are you aware that less than 60 years ago, there was not one communist in the world? Whereas today...
Oh, because the Communist Manifesto was only written in 1848.
That's half the population of the world. Furthermore, they've advanced in their methods of conquering a country.
They use
Whereas
horses.
it took them 1 week to take over China with 600 million people.
You couldn't take over Baltimore in 1 week.
Minutes after 0 hour. Our only hope is God. And unless we
So
come
we're
back to
fucked.
God, and that immediately, one morning you'll hear this on your radio or TV set.
We interrupt this program to bring you news bulletins from Washington,
I'm
D.C.
reporting
all
from
the
my
while.
tool shed.
Have sent us the account. The President of the United States has been killed. In the
His
White
last
House,
words
along
were,
with
"Get
the
off my plane!"
and the Speaker of the House of Representatives.
I'm being told that my toupee is actually a venom symbiote trying to bond with my scalp.
Several states have been killed. The governor of California, of Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, and of New York. There are other
Rod
bulletins of
Blagojevich called these
People
vacancies,
are being
quote,
herded into the streets
fucking
of the large
golden.
cities and machine gunned down like cattle.
Who machine guns cattle?
Lazy ranchers.
This is the communist takeover of the United States. This
Woohoo!
is the end of democracy, as you and I know it.
And it will be the end of your freedom.
Man! Fox
The rest of
News
the
started
days,
out
all of your
small.
activities will be controlled by submachine guns in the hands of men who've been taught.
Fear
Christian-
Pig Man!
Every
Bitten by a radioactive
command,
butcher
they'll
hog,
do more than
he was granted the proportionate scent,
They'll
speed,
kill you.
and agility of a sack of
In fact,
bacon
it's
grease.
their policy to kill people frequently to keep the population.
Oh, hey, look, more dead bodies.
Wow,
Your
I
loved ones,
love the
neighbors, and
subtlety
friends
of their
killed one by
propaganda.
Dude, if you ever make a movie like this, I will kill you and feed your
Yeah,
corpse to the
hey.
USC football team,
Oh.
and then you will become USC shit.
How many of you in this congregation are 30 years old or older? Would you
Not
raise
me.
your hands?
Damn it!
All right. Do you know what
Geezer.
communism says about you? They say we're pretty sure we can't change your mind. The only ones we're interested in are those who are 29 and under. And
They
when
get the best
communism
Nielsen
takes over our
ratings.
country,
Great,
they
now
intend to
fucking
take our
commies are
children
gonna
out of
start
our
showing
homes and
Twilight
right out
on
of
the
our lives.
CW. I am so commie, even my ass is red. Oh wait, is only chafing.
Can't the proletariat make a good saddle anymore?
Silence, capitalist dog.
Don't worry, honey, it's just the Maytag man.
Sup, brah? Shouldn't we be in a family circus strip?
Jimbo, could you at least take the gun rack off your truck?
Hey, nobody touches my gun rack.
What's up, bro? They need these kids to make them some more construction paper armbands.
Lazy fuckers. Over the river and through the woods to labor camp we go.
Brought to you by those commie bastards at Ford.
Don't worry, honey. We'll just take the neighbor's kids.
Red Rover, motherfucker!
I feel lucky, punk.
I bet she's really familiar with being on the pole.
Face drawn by Rob Liefeld.
Well, this woman's not drawn by Rob Liefeld. Her tits aren't knocking the pole
Take the children
over.
away from you, but once they've gotten them, they are masters at brainwashing. In their
Brainwashing?
Testicle squashing.
Jesus Christ, they're nothing but cunning and subtle.
Today,
Let's see some of
my
this
young
cunning
man,
subtlety.
We will discuss another matter. We will not talk about our glorious communist state, but
Instead, we'll talk about this
we
kid's
will talk
ears.
about your Jesus Christ.
Wasn't my Jesus. I keep mine on a leash.
How many of you believe in Jesus?
We're Jewish, asshole!
Come now, don't be bashful.
And don't tell anyone where I touch you.
About Jesus? Come on, raise your hand.
In air and wave around like you just do not care. Hail Satan!
How many of you now still believe that Jesus answers prayers?
Oh, great, we got a class full of gullible idiots.
How many of you would like to have some candy? That's better.
It's better than bad, it's good.
Since you
Cunning
believe
and subtle,
that Jesus
everyone.
answers prayers,
Cunning and subtle.
let's see if your Jesus will bring you some candy now and produce a miracle.
Ha! That would be providing evidence for our beliefs. Eat it, commie.
I don't see any candy.
I have to pee!
I don't taste any candy. There is no candy.
Just
Your
all these fucking
Jesus
loaves and
didn't
fishes.
bring us any candy. The reason why your Jesus Christ can't do it.
If he can't do it, he should just change the water to Viagra.
Ah,
Instead, you
clever.
can do it. We will pray to our glorious leader Fidel Castro.
Wait, you're Cuban?
Hey, fuck you, man!
Will bring us all of the candy that we can eat.
Fidel is
I will
Easter
show you
Bunny.
He also
a
shits
miracle.
cigars.
Come in, comrade.
That's not Fidel.
Well, maybe he
This
just
is
lost
a
some weight and
miracle from
shaved.
Our glorious Fidel. All of the candy that we can eat.
Yeah, call me when you get some cohibas!
You want.
And not the Dominican shit either.
This is a miracle, not from your Jesus Christ, but from our glorious Fidel Castro.
Imagine substituting Fidel Castro for Jesus Christ.
Well, they have the same
Furthermore, they
beard.
require them to work like slaves in the fields, 12 to 16 hours a day.
Awesome.
During the
We
summer.
got Alex Jones
Even
for a
during school days,
cameo.
they must work in the fields until way after dark. I'm sure that you realize that children need to work as well.
Pile!
12 to 16 hours
Shazam!
a day, 7 days a week for children is cruel slavery.
Cruel slavery.
The Bible said, yea, and all that will live dominant
Castro's
in Christ Jesus shall suffer
Christ.
persecution. Many of you that are here today may have
Only
suffered
Travolta could make this movie
because of your
worse.
faith in Jesus Christ. But when that hour comes,
Oh, great.
remember what
LARPers.
God said in His
Lightning
Word.
bolt, lightning
He
bolt,
told
lightning
the Apostle
bolt.
Paul, my grace is sufficient for thee. Jesus told his disciples, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee.
I will never give you up, never gonna let you down. Ha! You got rickrolled by God.
Rather to fear him who could destroy both soul and body in hell fire. And so God's grace.
Yeah, more hideous face.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Oh shit, it's not working.
All right, keep moving. Move, I say!
Get down and boogie woogie!
All right, right there now. Right there.
Where?
There!
Where?
There!
Now, which of these parents was teaching these children Christianity?
How many accents does this guy own?
Yeah, watch me pants this guy.
Johnny's on my team!
Before and after. Oh shit, now my beer's gonna leak out.
Hey, you notice how this movie keeps
Imagine
going
being
back to the
slaughtered
kid
simply
thing?
because
Yeah,
he had
that's
the
creepy.
audacity to teach people about Jesus. And this child who was listening, as
When are
with the
children
other young
ever
Christians,
listening?
will never have the opportunity again to hear about
Cornhole.
the lesson taught.
You.
Their eardrums will be punctured with a pointed bamboo stick.
Great, now I never have to listen to I Whip My Hair.
Oh, please, heart, please. Oh, please, oh, please.
Quentin Tarantino found something slightly less torturous than the dialogue in Death Proof.
Cattle's been tagged.
And now the kid gets FM radio.
Cool.
That's a really deep-throated puking sound on that kid.
Well, puberty just set in this second.
Oh, you cannot hear. Word of God.
I can barely hear you there, Mumbly Joe.
What the fuck accent was that supposed to be?
Stop laughing! Rape's not funny!
Haha, rape! We are going to make you watch Glee!
No!
You find this shocking? There are things more shocking to come. The communist treatment of Christian women is horrible to imagine.
They make them marry
For
Christian
example, They
men.
like to strip a woman naked, tie her head to one Jeep and her legs to another Jeep, and pull her limb from limb.
Sounds like a pretty
Perhaps
good
the
Jeep
most
commercial
horrible
to
thing
me.
that communists do to Christian women is to make them play toys in the hands of their soldiers, as we shall see in this documented incident.
I don't think this guy knows what documented means.
Arriba!
Here you are, dear.
Thank you, darling.
How's the dress coming?
Almost finished.
Good.
Well, once you finish mine, you can get started to work on your own.
Watch this guy have a Mexican accent now.
Now, I wonder who that could be.
I don't know.
I hope it's not the Worminess Patrol. Oh, their door only gets 3 bars.
Must be AT&T.
Hey, what's this all about?
Comrade. Just as well as this is.
Now, wait just a minute.
Come have a drink of vodka.
Ah, yes, the good Cuban vodka.
Oh, Jesus, even their toilet is wood paneled.
You have a very beautiful wife.
You have no right to come busting into another man's house like this.
But I have every right. This house don't belong to you. It belongs to the state.
To the state of Nevada, so it's basically worthless.
Yeah, but thanks anyway, Captain
You leave
Exposition.
my wife out of this. If you have anything to discuss, take it up with me.
The wormy
I'll
guy.
discuss it with you, but this matter concerns your wife.
What do you mean it concerns me?
Well, it concerns you in the Ben Roethlisberger
After all.
sense.
That's why I came over here to spend the night with you.
What?
Even I don't have sex with my wife.
What kind of men are you?
Oh, relax, honey. I'll take care of this. Listen, you get out of here before I throw you out.
I'll flail at you.
Throw me out? It is you, pig. Who'll be thrown out of the house.
This guy's such a wuss, he falls when you're not even swinging anywhere near his head.
Alright, buddy, you've had too much Cuban vodka. Time to go. Oh, no! Oh, he's so greasy. Maybe he's Italian.
Don't worry, baby. In my home country of Cuba, I mean Russia, no, I'm kinda in between ethnicities right now.
Compared to this guy, Sean Connery has alopecia.
You're the dog now, man.
Imagine if that girl had been your wife, or your sister, or your mother.
I'd rather not, you
Not only
manipulative
could it be,
dick.
but it will be, unless some changes take place. There are people today who believe that communism and Christianity can exist side by side.
And these people
Leaders of
are hopped
communism
up on
teach otherwise.
goofballs.
They say, and I quote, either Christianity will win or we will win.
Or else
We
we
cannot
boycott,
exist
like
together.
Olympics.
End of quote. In every communist nation on earth, Christians are continually persecuted, imprisoned, or killed.
Oh, it sounds like what Christians have been doing for the past 2,000 years.
Do you know what communism teaches about you? It teaches that you do not have a soul, but only a body. And when you're dead,
fine
you're dead.
body.
Oh, they teach that anybody who believes in the immortality of the soul is a diseased animal.
Like a wombat with rickets.
Or a walrus with diabetes.
Or a labradoodle with rectal bleeding.
Communism took over in Korea. They killed every Christian they could find. They killed 3 million.
Oh, these statistics provided by the
Russia,
Bullshit Institute at the My Ass Foundation.
China, they killed 50 million. Their plans for
Wow,
America
that's an oddly
is to kill
specific number.
67 million. One of the top communists in America today said, I dream of the hour when the last congressman is strangled to death on the guts of the last preacher.
Oh yeah, the famous communist 18th century French philosopher Denis Diderot.
Let's cut the throats of their children and let them drown in their own blood.
Oh, fucking Slayer!
These hymns are not. Imagine seeing this sight on the altar of your own church. Furthermore, imagine that this could be your child or grandchild whose throat has been cut.
Well, if they don't eat their vegetables.
When it happens, you'll be able to do nothing about it, for there'll be a communist soldier with a submachine gun.
That's Russell Crowe.
Robin Hood sucked!
Your poetry's shit!
Takes over, they will want to know everything you've done since you were 5 until your present age.
So keep a detailed masturbation
My
journal.
friends, oh yes, I remember.
Chewing scenery.
The family that prays together stays together. Yeah, that's it. Very good. All right now.
Johnny, this is an
I want you all to
intervention.
listen very carefully.
Hey, they got Peter Lorre for this movie.
Yes,
Your
master.
exact history from the age of 5 until this very moment. Everything you have said and done.
And all the blondes in this movie look like clones of Gwen Stacy.
Your religious
Dare you
beliefs
insult this
and
movie
the
by
amount of
comparing
money
it to
you
the
have
Clone
made
Saga?
And given to the church. Mister, can I ask you a question, please? It is your prerogative.
Prerogative.
He has a robot accent.
How do you say
Cool.
a capitalist or a Christian? Does he still have to write?
You write non-Christian, non-capitalist, and the questionnaire is complete.
And you get cookie.
You wouldn't deny what all Christ has meant to this family.
Sis, tell Mother, I know I'm a Christian. But
Sitting right here, comrade.
Just once.
Tommy, tell them the truth. Tell them that you are a Christian. I would never deny my Lord.
A blowjob.
I'm not a Christian. And I'm not a capitalist either. But I'm not a Christian.
I'm a Scientologist.
Okay,
Watch me
Tommy.
jump on this couch to
I
prove
believe
it.
you. Now let me review the facts. You say that you are not a Christian. Your mother says that she is.
Yo, mama so Christian she shit communion wafer.
I couldn't shoot her. She's my mother.
Your facts are right. She is your mother.
Now who yo
Whether
daddy?
or not, she is a diseased animal, and she must be slaughtered like any diseased animal. Now kill her, or we will kill you.
It's Goofy Matricide.
Boom!
People as much as they love to kill them. In fact, they say we're not like Hitler. If Hitler didn't like the way you looked, he'd put a bullet between your eyes. Communist torture methods are slow and deliberate.
Whereas the Holocaust was quick and painless.
Watch. Here's a man tied to the ceiling of a porch. He has been there for hours and will remain there for many more hours.
And we'll keep hitting him till the candy comes out.
Hits him ever so often so that he'll move about in more agony. Here's another form of torture.
They make it to where when you piss on the wall, it soaks your shirt.
It is at this point that one's vision becomes blurred. They're required to stand there all night long without food or water or sleep.
The disturbing truth behind the making of Gatorade commercials.
This goes on night after night after night until the
Yeah,
victim's
that's
willpower is
kind of
broken.
how torture
He
works,
becomes
actually.
nothing more than a robot to say or do what they want him to say or do.
Spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down,
Away
bitch!
from water for 2 to 3 days, and then salt poured into his mouth. He's made to endure unthinkable torture. Do these things seem unreal? This is
Nah,
what
it just
they
sounds
want
like a
you to
typical
believe.
day at the Cheney
A friend of
household.
mine was released from a communist prison after 14 years of torture. The prison officials said to him, "When you get back home, tell all
Please send
the
us a
horrible
card.
things
Keep in
we've
touch."
done to you. The people won't believe you. Is this your attitude? Then if so, you'll be able to see the reality of this in a little while in your own hometown.
No, let's see. It's only been 40 years since this movie was made, so any time now. Whee!
Now I know what it feels like to be a uvula.
It's worse. The man who's about to be killed did not break the law. His only crime was being a Christian.
Well, and those
His own immediate
overalls.
family were forced to participate.
Oh man, this guy's about to get forked up.
Wes, I told you, no more forking puns.
I said drop him!
Man, Drew Carey is such a dick.
Drop him again!
And that is how Drew Carey got Bob Barker to let him take over The Price is Right.
Once more!
Oh, that one punctured my iPhone. I just bought that.
Wait, where'd all the other wounds go? He's just back to one.
Haha, both my chins think that's funny.
Oh my god. This guy has a healing factor like Wolverine!
Holy shit. Ah yes, Communist Manifesto by glorious leaders Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels. Comrade Ivan, where are you?
I'm eating stroganoff. What is it you're needing, Comrade Ivan?
Bring the list of our accomplishments so we can compare it to a Commie Manifesto and see if we are pleasing our glorious leader Ho Chi Minh.
Da. I bring glorious list. Also, I bring glorious vodka and glorious cohibas.
Vodka and cohibas. What ethnicity are we?
Damned if I know. Let us drink.
Ah, yes. We will make a toast to our glorious leader Che Guevara.
Da.
Okay, on to list.
Da.
Have we done murder?
Da.
Rape?
Da.
Child abduction?
Da.
Child murder?
Da. Wait, what of child rape?
No, it's not in there.
Oops.
Torture?
Da.
Ride horse?
Da.
Distribute candy?
Da.
Kill moose and squirrel?
Niet.
Yet? What do you mean yet?
Robert De Niro say he no do sequel.
A capitalist pig!
Da. We call him on phone and he say, hell niet.
This is not good.
What is it we are to do now, comrade?
Well, we finish the movie in the next part and then hire a washed up actor to kill moose and squirrel.
Da. I will call Brendan Fraser right now.